Good morning, everyone. It is day 3 in the 100-mile wilderness. The hard climbing is over. Yesterday, when we completed the Chairbacks and the Whitecap Mountain Range, the last of our big climbs have come to an end until we reach Mount Katahdin. There will be some hills along the way on these last 2 days, but they're not going to be that bad. Much shorter elevations, and they're further and far between. So I got a later start than is normal, and that's mostly because I wanted to sleep in a little bit. As I begin to wind down the days of this journey, I find myself caught in reflection of my experiences. And although I'm ready and eager to have this journey come to an end by summiting Mount Katahdin, I am hesitant to let go of the experience. It's an experience for which I'm grateful. I have spent over 2,100 miles walking every day and thinking. The AT, if it has done anything for me, it has given me a lens through which to view the world around me, and it has given me time to think, reflect on my own life's experiences, and to gather my thoughts and dig deep into myself, if you will, to think and ponder and find out a little bit more about myself than either maybe I wanted to know, or maybe than I did know. You know, I have accomplished several things through my time alone on the AT. And that is mainly, I've been able to think about things and forgive others for things that maybe they have done. Forgive myself for either things that I may have done or for feelings that I've had. And that's an awesome thing. I don't think I've always had the capacity for forgiveness, especially when it comes to myself. I have forgiven others for many things throughout my life, but I don't know that I had ever really committed to that forgiveness. And I like to think I've reached that point. And as for myself, I've never really had that capacity to forgive myself for maybe things I could have done differently, or for, I'll just say it, veteran wartime experiences. And I think I've reached that point where I can forgive myself. And at least I think I've reached that capacity, at least. And in terms of human nature, the AT's given me an opportunity to appreciate and understand and value people. That's not to mean that I didn't always value people. But I can say definitely prior to this experience, I had become sort of a jaded person, untrustworthy, if you will, of maybe people I didn't know, and skeptical of people in general, because living a life of conflict can make you jaded. And if anything, the people of the trail community have proven me wrong and given me an opportunity to realize the kindness and generosity of people. There are bad people in this world, but there are far more good than bad. I genuinely believe that. The spontaneous acts of kindness that I have experienced, from trail angels to other backpackers to trail maintainers and ridge runners, even those of you who have supported me. You are part of the trail community, and it's a community of which I love, and I can't thank all of you enough, and I'm grateful for everyone, including trail angels and backpackers and maintainers, for giving me the capacity to appreciate people. And those are both two truly tremendous gifts. The third thing that I think the Appalachian Trail has given me is an appreciation of time. When you live your life mile by mile versus minute by minute, it allows you to place things in perspective and appreciate things as they come, and reflect and store away these events that occur on a daily basis, no matter how small. And when you're living life minute by minute, however, these events can fly by you. And without that opportunity to reflect and truly appreciate the events, they can become lost. And so the mile by mile life is one that I hope to find a way to continue to maintain. Now, let's face it, here in a couple days, I'm returning back to the quote-unquote real world. But I want to maintain that capacity to live life mile by mile rather than minute by minute. So those are three things that the AT has given me, of which I'm very grateful. I'm a better person for this experience. And I like to think the AT has helped me grow as a person. I will say this: no hike, no long trail, including the AT, will solve the problems. I do truly believe that. If there are issues, challenges, the AT in and of itself is not a solution, but it is an important opportunity to help capture everything that is kind of part of that problem or issue, to give you the time to reflect and think and to gain insight, because you have nothing but time out here. And with that time provided, it helps provide insight, and insight is good enough. So it doesn't have to be a long trail. It can be a short trail. Just take that time and appreciate the time. That's something that I've learned, something I hope to maintain. And if there's anything that I would pass on to others, it is just appreciate the time provided, and use it wisely. And undoubtedly, I truly do believe you will learn more about yourself in the quiet moments among nature, on the trail, where all you're thinking about is the sound of your footsteps, the sound of the birds, the negotiation and challenge of the terrain, and sunlight, the ripple of the water in a stream. It helps give you clarity, and I'm grateful for that. And so I have 2 more days in the 100-mile wilderness, or 2 more nights, I should say. And on that 5th day, I will leave the 100-mile wilderness and begin my preparation, final preparation, to summit and complete this journey. For these next 2 days, I will remain present, and I'm going to appreciate this trail and everything that it has given me for the remaining time that I have with it. So let's get on with this day. Currently, I'm climbing Little Boardman Mountain. I'm gonna remember Little Boardman Mountain really for 3 reasons. First, it's the only real climb of my day 3. Number 2, There's a lot of switchbacks on this particular mountain. It's only a 2,000 footer, but tons of switchbacks. Makes it easy to walk up. These lakes and ponds in Maine, especially in the 100-mile wilderness, are some of the most beautiful things in the world. When you look at that view, with Mount Katahdin in the distance, absolutely gorgeous. What a beautiful mountain. You can see Baxter Peak. We're going to climb that. Well, everybody, this is the end of day 3 in the 100-mile wilderness. I am at the Namakanta stream lean-to after a 27.4 mile day. It was really nice to have a 27.4 mile day. It was good for my body to recall and remember that it's still capable of those distances after so many days of shorter distances because of the steep terrain. But the terrain today was very forgiving, very flat in most of the places. So it was a very, very good day. It is hard to believe that tomorrow is my last big day of hiking on the AT. It'll be a 25.4 mile day to the Brook lean-to, which will be just short of A-Ball Bridge. And on the 12th of July, I will leave the 100-mile wilderness, enter A-Ball Bridge, and prepare to summit the next day. What an amazing experience this has been. And it's very difficult to imagine that it's all ending. But I am ready for it. It has been a long road. It has been a terrific road. And I have reaped so much from this trail in terms of benefits. And so now I'm ready for the final chapter. Good night, everybody. And Bricks.